Only 1 in 5 trains will be running today as the so-called summer of discontent continues in the UK, with thousands of union members striking over pay, jobs and conditions. It comes as new data shows that 2022 has been the worst year for train reliability in Britain since records began. Joining me now to discuss the ongoing industrial action is travel journalist Simon Calder. Great to see you there. But the most unreliable train service since record began. And that's nothing to do with strikes. That's just a bad service that's being provided for the public.
Well, it shows, Esther, that the fact that the railways in the UK are suffering from massive underinvestment, and that's partly actually what HS2 is designed to deal with by allowing, taking some of the strain off the lines between the north of England, the Midlands and London. And it also reflects, I think, the fact that, frankly, we are back to the 80s in terms of industrial relations. Certainly, we're seeing widespread cancellations even on normal days, which, if you take Avanti West Coast, those are going to continue for another 3.5 weeks at least, reducing the service from Manchester and from Birmingham to just 1 an hour instead of 3 an hour. And they say it's because of the toxic industrial relations in the industry. Meanwhile, right across the nation, as you say, about 1 train in 5 is 4 or 5 is running today. Vast amounts of the country completely without trains. So, for example, almost all of Wales, apart from the line from Cardiff towards London and also a few lines into the valleys, no trains at all there. And in Scotland, nothing north of Falkirk is running today. And that's even without Transport for Wales and ScotRail being on strike. It's just the effect of 5,000 signallers from Network Rail who have stopped work today in pursuit of their demands for pay.
Simon, you talk about the railways and the underinvestment. I'm on the train all the time. I spend more time on the train than not on the train. And can I tell you, my train is frequently stopped because somebody hasn't arrived for work. That's not underinvestment. That's not interested maybe in your job. There's something going wrong there. You need to be on time for your job and disciplined so the train can go for everybody else who's working around the country.
Look, absolutely. I am very, very despondent about the way that the railways are going at the moment. I think what the unions are basically saying to their members, and look, you will know because you travel even more than I do on the train, that most of the frontline staff are absolutely great and they're doing a good job. But they have been assured by their unions that as the train drivers, the main union, the RMT, and also TSSA, the white collar union, they've been assured, right, brothers and sisters, we know that there is an endless bucket of money to pay us. So, we're just going to keep going on strike until the government cave in. I fear that may be misplaced expectations because at the moment we've actually got the most pro-rail Prime Minister and Transport Secretary from the Conservative Party that we have had for decades. And guess what? Well, you were just talking to Andrew Pearce about the next leader of the Conservative Party. Whoever it is going to be looking around for cuts. They're going to say, how much are we pouring into keep Esther and Simon's trains running? We're going to have to cut back on that. And I think we're at a really dangerous time.